But it is just so fun. See, my news feed is so fun on Facebook these days. You guys are filling it up with the butterflies and getting outdoors and doing what you love.
Or in the stairwell.
Or the stairwell.
Yeah,
The ultimate sacrifice.
Nothing like the beauty of a stairwell. There was pizza that had been thrown in there. It was beautiful.
Oh, good. You just need to like bring some mountain pictures with you and tape it at the top. I think that's something that one of the Florida girls did that last year. She had like a picture of the enchantments at the top of the stairwell.
That's awesome.
I know. That was good. Hey, Rachel. Hello, Colleen. Hi, everyone. So good. All right. Well, I'm going to get us rolling because I want us to just spend about 30 minutes, no longer than that, because everybody is pausing their stuff or multitasking, like folding laundry. But I'm not really doing it. It's just sitting.
I told you Mary Beth guilted me in, so I'm folding while
you started doing it. You're like, oh, okay, fine. I'm doing
all right, I'll do it.
All right, fine. I wanted to just take the first few minutes to introduce you. Just make sure you guys know who your hike leads are. I think there's just 3 of us on here. Oh no, Brandy, there you are. Hey, Brandy. Hi. So Brandy is leading in September. So everybody who's hiking in September, raise your hand. There you are, all the September faces. Okay, and then Osmaskis, I think where'd they go? There you are. No, where'd they go?
Followed by pound. Otherwise, just press pound. You are in the meeting now. There are 19 participants in the meeting. This meeting is being recorded.
Whoa. That was crazy. Sorry about that. I don't know what was happening, but it caught my, I cackle laughed and then it kept it going. Did you hear that? It was like an alien cackle laugh. Okay. So I have everybody muted. So if you want to talk, then raise your hand and I'll unmute you, but I'm just trying to avoid that crazy feedback that was happening there. So I just want to take the first few minutes to introduce, if we haven't met them yet. I think last call was a little crazy getting into the small group. So we'll just start fresh, right? There we go. Start fresh. Hey, Noelle, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, so those hiking in September, raise your hand again. Awesome. So you guys have not started your training, your official training program yet. So if you see all these posts, no, you are not missing anything. You are not supposed to be logging anything yet. You still have another month and a half or so before you guys start. So, but I want to introduce you. Brandy, can you unmute and just say hello to everybody? Brandy is leading on Thursday, September hikers. So this is Brandy. Brandy, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hey. Hi, so this will be my 3rd hike, and I met a few of you last week, but there's quite a few more new ones this week, so I'm excited to get to know all of you guys.
And Brandy, why did you choose to do this?
It was just, you had brought it up, said, hey, let's, you want to do this? It's like, yeah, why not? And then the call for just hiking for a reason, and not being a person that at the time liked being outdoors that much because of bugs and snakes. I love the outdoors now, so I like to chase sunrises, and by doing that, I'm also raising awareness for freedom. So that's kind of why.
Love it. Awesome. Thank you, Brandy. So she will be co-leading with Jenny Pruitt. Jenny Pruitt is not on this call. She's actually in another group because she's leading in Washington 1, the first Washington hike. She's leading in that one also. So she's kind of having to split her time. But Jenny Pruitt and Brandy will be one of the hike leads for Thursday, and it's on your spreadsheet. And then myself and Dan Lau, who's not able to make it tonight, but we will be also leading on that day. And then now back to July and August hikers, but you guys are July 30th. So you guys are the first, we're kicking off things. We're like the first day kicking off things. So that's exciting. So I'm going to let David Fritsch introduce himself. He is leading with, we had a little bit of a switcheroo going on. So Amber Potts is actually taking Anne's place, and Anne is going to be doing hospitality. So I'm going to let David introduce himself and share a little bit about how he got here and all that good stuff.
That's cool. You probably emailed me, but I didn't know that. So awesome.
Oh, you're okay. You're fine in front of people. I know this.
Yeah, I'm flexible. You know what? I could talk. So I'm David Fritsch. This is my third year hiking. And I could talk about the outdoor experience or Rescue Freedom, both of which are awesome. But I think the reason I'm doing it again this year is because the experience itself that goes on with the people in the group and what happens spiritually, and that just energy that surrounds this whole thing is kind of addictive. And you can experience it a little bit through social media, but just the day of that hike, and both years has been very different. The first year was very difficult. Last year was super easy. We ended up having a team of 6, and everybody was super in shape, and we kind of flowed through. But this hike is a very, very special combination, and so I'm excited to be the ones that kick it off. And I know that it's just the fundraising experience is going to stretch you, and the physical part of it is going to stretch you, and God is going to do big things in your life through this.
Yes, very true. Thank you, David. Awesome. Amber, do you want to say hey real quick? So this is July 30th, one of the hike leads. Yeah. Oh, I think I have to do it. Hold on.
Oh, and can we get the hand raises for our people too? Like
Oh yeah.
within our group?
Yeah. So you got Crystal and Derek. Their screen is off.
And Mary Beth.
And then Mary Beth and Jackie. Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Did you unmute? There you go, Amber. You're good.
Yeah. So I'm Amber, and this is my third year also. I do this for a lot of reasons. I started it just for the fitness. Laura asked, hey, you want to do this? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I didn't realize that it would be each year. I walked through a lot of healing with all of this. And then I was like, yeah, I'm bringing freedom to other people. And in the midst of that, I actually have brought freedom to myself. Or I guess I should say, through it all, God has brought a lot of freedom to me. So it's like probably 3 different reasons why I do this. So I'm super excited to do it again. Different things happen each year in between, especially your personal groups, and it's amazing. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you, Amber. And Amber posted on the Facebook page, our Facebook group, she recently lost her father. So we're in it with you, girl, and praying for you, and so thankful that you're still present and you're pressing in, and glad you're able to be with your family this week.
Me too.
Yeah, really thankful for you. Okay, cool. Well, you know who I am. I'm Laura, and I will be leading one of the groups on July 30th, and then also in September. And I see, Noelle and Rachel and all you girls. We have an all-girl group. My group is an all-girl group to kick things off, so that's super fun. So I just wanted to have this real quick time to go through. Now, if you don't enjoy, talking in public, that's okay. You can say pass, but I would love to just have you real quick introduce yourself, say which day you're hiking on and why and how you got involved. Does that sound good? Because we're just getting to know each other. So we'll start from the top of my screen. Donna, go ahead, since there's a little bit more people this go around.
Cool. I'm Donna Fenchel from Jacksonville, Florida. Spent the last 3 weeks in Denver, as I told you at the beginning of the call. And, I got involved. I was watching Freedom Hikers. I was fascinated with the, do what you love for a cause you care about, that tagline. That's something that we kind of promote a lot in our business. And anyway, I am in the fitness business. I own several Orange Theory Fitnesses in Jacksonville. And so this was a challenge, right? I've done some hiking in Denver, but the thought of really pushing myself really hard was something I really wanted to do. I've been on the outskirts of working with human trafficking groups in Jacksonville and in the area for a couple years, but always from kind of the sidelines. So this is the first time I've really kind of jumped in and really kind of pushed myself out there to see what I could do. So.
Cool. Thank you, Donna. All right, Jackie. Are you able to unmute?
There we go. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, I am doing it because Mary Beth talked me into it. To be honest, my daughter was 11 years old when I first really heard about sex trafficking and all that. And she was at that age at 10 or 11 where I thought, oh my gosh, this stuff is really happening. And it just really hit my heart. Our church really did a lot for that cause. And that's where it hit me then. But as far as doing a hike, it really never, I saw good things. I wanted to raise money for it and all that. But as far as doing the hike, I really just felt like I just didn't have the time, my schedule. And then Mary Beth is really this is something she really, really wants to do. And I believe in it. I believe in the mission. I believe in the cause, and I'm 100% behind it. So I said, yes, I'll do it with you. I think it's going to be an awesome experience to be able to, raise money for this cause, to share this time with new people, and just be in the presence of God and just see what He can do in connecting hearts together for a good cause. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. I'm excited about the journey. I'm ready. I had to mentally get myself ready. But I think now that I'm done with all the other training stuff that I'm doing, I'm really mentally ready to jump in and to do this.
Okay.
So,
thank you. Tim and Eunice, say hi. And these guys are hiking in September.
I believe that we're doing the September 13th hike, and Andrea Bastine got me introduced to the hike, and she's a great cheerleader. And so anyway, that's kind of what introduced Tim and I to the idea. I first kind of said, yeah, I'll do it. And then I got Tim involved and said it'd be great to help motivate me and be my partner in training and those kind of things. So it's a great cause, and it'll be a great kind of reunion for some friends through the years. So
yeah, you guys are basically taking up that whole day.
Yeah.
It's so good. So exciting. That's going to be a lot of fun seeing you guys come together like that. Cool. Osmanskis.
We're hiking in September. I don't know exactly which day. I think that Thursday. And we got into this through Andrea Bastine also, who is my sister-in-law and Jim's sister, and thought it was a good cause. We're in Bozeman, Montana, so we're used to hiking at elevations, so hopefully it won't be too bad for us. So yeah, we're excited to do this.
Cool, you guys. So thankful for you. Awesome. Cheryl.
So I'm currently living in Montana as well. I'm Cheryl Cannonwisher, by the way. I moved here a couple years ago to help raise my autistic grandson, and I'm from Utah and did a lot of hiking. It's something I love. And I saw through Bethany Baird online that she was doing this last summer, and I was just so inspired by her. And I've just kind of been in a rut the last couple of years and thought that this might be a good way to get out of myself a little bit. So I convinced a couple of my friends that I used to hike with in St. George, and we're kind of spread throughout the country now, to sign up with me. And we're hiking the July 30th hike.
Kicking it up. Yay. Awesome. Thanks, Cheryl. Okay, Pam.
Hi. I got involved because of Andrea Bastine also.
Andrea, get it,
We
girl.
miss seeing her. She's in Florida and we're in Washington State, so it'll be good to reconnect with her. And Colleen, Shadi, and I have been hiking. We went hiking today again. Just trying to get in shape and get with it. And as far as Rescue Freedom, I'm familiar with it through church. Our church is really supportive of that cause, and I don't know a lot about it, but it's a good cause, and so I'm looking forward to supporting it.
Awesome. You're at New Life then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Cool. Thank you, Pam. All right, Noelle. Are you? Yeah, you're unmuted, but you're not. I can't hear you. Let's see.
All right, if I unmute, maybe you can hear Noelle. So
There we
I've got her on the phone.
There you go. Good.
Can y'all hear her?
Yep.
Did that work?
Yeah, it worked. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to work vicariously through Donna. So I work for Donna in all of her businesses here, and I love what she does and all of her passions and all of her adventures that she goes on. And a while ago, we decided that we were very close friends, and that all of the things that she was going to do and venture off with, I was going to be there with her. And I think she knew that. So she mentioned this to me, and it wasn't really a question of if I was going. It was just, of course, I'm going. And she has shared this passion with me, and we really are just on a adventure together, adventure of the soul, and then also to definitely just make a change in the world as much as we possibly can. So, and I'm from Florida. Yes, there you go.
Awesome. Thanks, Noelle. So fun. Okay. Let's see. We got Kathleen Watson. Oh, Mike Gilmore. You like jumped from the screen. So I think you might have gotten the wrong Zoom link, Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I got dialed in late. Sorry.
That's okay. You can be part of our group today. It's still the same hike, right?
Yeah. So I'm Mike Gilmore from Arizona, and be hiking on August 1st in the Enchantments.
Awesome.
And I learned about this last year at Revelation Wellness Grand Canyon hike, and it seems like a great opportunity to do something kind of hard to help people that are having something hard going on, and it seems like a good thing to make your mind go through that when you're trying to help it out.
So good. Yeah, I experienced the Grand Canyon with the Gilmores. So fun. It feels like what is that, 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
Yeah.
My goodness.
They just did it like this past weekend was one of the hikes.
So weird not being there, like seeing it happen so far, because I led people for the last 4 years through the Grand Canyon, and then not doing it. I resigned my position from Revelation Wellness to do this. And so it was super weird to not be there, but it's good. It's good. Okay, Kathleen.
There, I think I'm unmuted.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Watson. Also, I'm neighbors with Andrea, so also recruited by Andrea, but also inspired by Jenny Pruitt, whose hike I followed last year, and I knew I wanted to do it, not just for me, but because I think it is going to be a wonderful, beautiful challenge, but also for all those young women out there that are in need of our help. So I'm excited. And I have a great group here in Cocoa Beach, Florida. We have an awesome group.
Oh,
super excited.
Being there a couple weeks ago was just
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
It is. It is. We're very blessed.
All right, cool. Thank you. Nathan.
Okie dokie. Hello, everybody. I'm Nathan, and I learned about all this through Laura at church. She shared what was going on, and the enchantments have been on my hit list to go check out. And so I said, sure, that sounds wonderful. And then through the training and through exposure, learned more about sex trafficking and just what really, how nasty all that is. And so the opportunity to get to participate and help out and all that has been pretty meaningful. And the hike itself was really special for me. I didn't think I'd be very useful, and I ended up being pretty useful. And so that was really cool. I got a lot of personal freedom through it all, and I've made some, what I think, good connections. And so I'm looking forward to doing it all again, and just keep bringing awareness to the situation and issue.
Awesome. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan was a pseudo leader last year. He got recruited at the last second. I'm like, Nathan, so about that bringing up the rear of the trail, can you help with that? So, and he made it in both years by like the hair of his chinny chin chin. Last year, like somebody dropped out like the last minute, and so he took the spot, and same thing happened this year. So I just think you're supposed to be here, Nathan.
I think so too. Thank you.
Oh, no duh. Yeah, thank you. All right, Summer.
Hi, I'm Summer, and I'm actually hiking in California, but also part of the hospitality crew that will be in Leavenworth the whole week. So I am just, I don't know, God just put that on my heart that I need to be there helping and cheering everyone on and making sure all of the back work is done. I hiked last year through the enchantments, same thing. Amber and I are good hiking buddies. I'm so glad to see her again. It's, you can't even, first again, it was, oh my gosh, look at all these cool girls and guys doing all this amazing stuff outside. I want to be part of it. And God was like, yeah, you're part of it, but you're part of it for a bigger reason. So, to be super transparent, my uncle actually lives in Thailand and is probably one of the people that we're fighting against. And so I feel like God, through a couple hikes, was just telling me that I'm writing stories and doing God's work through this, and saving people and bringing awareness, and that those types of sins don't have to live on through family members and family trees. And so that's my transparentness. But I'm excited to hike through Yosemite at the same time. I'm from California, and that was another piece of it. So again, just I believe that all people should be free. I'm a teacher. I love kids. I love humans, and I just, yeah, it's like David says, kind of addicting. You just want to, and that's a weird word to say, but you just want to be part of it and bring awareness. So I'm really excited to be with all of you guys and all the other days, and just being a cheerleader and just keeping the hotel going.
Yes, awesome. Ground troops, love it. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you, Summer. Mary Beth, your turn. Or did we already do you? I don't know. I've been following the track. That's okay. I mean, you don't have to. I kind of have a few minutes left to do introductions, so that's okay. Here, does anybody else want to? Crystal and Derek, can you unmute? Oh, there we go. Mary Beth did it. Okay,
Yep.
Crystal and Derek, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm Mary Beth Worley from Indiana, land of the molehills. I wanted to do this for lots of reasons. I actually signed up to do it a couple years ago, and then signed up to do the Revelation Wellness Grand Canyon hike at the same time, and that was just crazy to think I would do both of those. So I did the Grand Canyon hike last year. I had some trepidation in the bottom of the canyon, was running into some problems. Leslie Wolf was my shepherd, and I know this isn't good. She said, are you planning on doing the Freedom Hike? And I said, yeah. And she goes, if you're having trouble with this one, that one's a lot harder. And so I got out of the canyon and said, I'm doing it anyway. So I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I heard a term called adventure philanthropy.
Yes.
And I love that term.
Yes.
So I thought I really like doing something. So that's good.
The aliens are out. Awesome.
And then the last thing is, my own fitness journey is I'm about 100 pounds lighter now than I was 6 years ago. And so I always like to have a goal in front of me. And so to hike 23 miles in a place I've never been and what looks like the most beautiful place I've ever seen, literally, just attracted me to want to do this. And then the last one is my blood boils every time I think of sexual predators and sexual slavery. And so to do it for this, I'm in 100%.
So good. Thank you. Okay, real quick, Crystal and Derek, and then Andrea.
Hi, so I don't have my screen on. Can you hear me?
Yep, totally.
Okay. Derek's here, but he's helping me make dinner.
Yeah.
So
Good job, Derek.
This is our first year. We're hiking July 30th with David, and it sounds like Amber, who I've known for a long, long time. So I'm really, really excited to get back in connection with her. She's the reason why I heard about this hike, watched her journey for a couple years, and just felt like it was something that I really needed to do. I asked my husband to join me, and he did. So he's my hiking buddy, and we're doing it together and just kind of working our way through the process. It's pretty overwhelming as a newbie, but it's really fun. So we're enjoying ourselves so far.
Good. I'm so glad. Thank you, guys. Okay, Andrea, and then Colleen.
Hi there. Hi to all my friends and family, everybody that mentioned my name. Just happy to be able to be part of this, and I'm glad I recruited so many people to carry me up the mountain and back down again. And really just heard about it from Jenny with Jenny Pruitt, Juice and Java, and told us about the Freedom Fighters, and just excited to be part of it. So, but I'm looking forward to hearing Colleen Chowdy's voice.
Yes. Okay, Colleen. Thank you, Andrea. You see it? Nope, not unmuted. There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. So weird. If there's a phone next to it, it kind of freaks out. So we'll try it one more time. I don't know. I know. It's like, oh, what time? Okay. You're here. Thanks, Colleen. Rachel, do you want to say something real quick?
Hi, my name's Rachel. I am from Jacksonville, and I'm hiking in the, July 30th with you, and Donna and Noelle and Haley. That's the crew that I'm with. So my why, I guess, because Donna said, hey, this is a really cool thing, let's do it. And I've been interested in human trafficking and sex trafficking for a long time. And so this has kind of given me a cool opportunity to kickstart getting involved, I guess. And we're doing some other cool things here in Jacksonville. But this is a really cool thing to like help keep me accountable in kickstarting doing something about stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
So that's me, and I'm really excited.
So good. Thanks, Rachel. Lawyer. And I got you changed in the spreadsheet.
Yes.
So good. Okay, cool. Well, you guys, I hope that just hearing everybody's voices and their whys, and just that they're from everywhere. And I hope that encourages you to, when you're out there, when you're starting to think of how you're going to fundraise or how you're going to fit all the training hikes in, that it will encourage you that you're not alone, that everybody, we're doing this together. And there's so much power in unity, and you guys truly are making such a difference. I mean, when I can speak from the organization side, Rescue Freedom, when I look at You know, if we were to take Freedom Hikers away, we would feel it as an organization. We would feel it. So thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for all of the efforts. I just wanted to celebrate a few things with you. So this last quarter, the first 3 months of the year, this last quarter, we rescued 167 women and children out of trafficking. So they are now in full-time restorative care in one of our 35 restoration homes around the world. So that's huge. That's one person's life changed 167 times. And we have over 750 currently that we were able to document in Q1, 750 women and children that are in full-time restorative care. So we take these numbers very seriously, and so we don't like to just release stats to release stats. So when I say we rescued 167 women and children, we rescued 167 women and children. When I say there's over 750 in restorative care, there is. I mean, the reporting that goes into this, it's so complex, and our programs team is so meticulous on talking with our local partners and seeing the impact and quantifying the impact and all of that. So I just want to celebrate that with you guys. It's not possible without what you guys are doing. And we get to do it by enjoying ourselves, living in this free country and doing something that we love. Like, how excellent is that? So yay, keep going. We have big goals ahead as Freedom Hikers. And it's all obtainable as long as we continue moving forward. Like, every mountaintop is within reach as long as we continue moving forward. Slavery can end as long as we keep on fighting against it. And we don't, I mean, it's hard in our mind to comprehend that it could ever be abolished in our lifetime. But we're sure as heck going to continue fighting against it, because it will be abolished for one person at a time, and their lives will be radically changed. Quickly going to share a story from the field. My husband just returned from Brazil, Brazil. No, he didn't. Bolivia and Colombia. One of those B countries. And he was with several of our local partners in Colombia and in Bolivia. But one of the stories coming out of Bolivia was a girl recently rescued. So she just came into restorative care now 4 weeks ago. And she was telling a story of how she came to her complete end. So she was being exploited night after night after night, multiple times a night. And she stayed because it was the only way that she could feed her kids. The only way she could feed her kids. She didn't see any way out. And so out of desperation, she took the money that she had that day and she went out and purchased rat poisoning. She took that rat poison and she was ready to feed it to her. This is hard to hear, but she was ready to feed it to her children and then to herself so that she could end it for her family. She knew exploitation was in her kids' future. She knew it. And she just couldn't handle it herself, just going through that. And as she was giving the rat poison to one of her sons, her son just looked at her and said, "Mom, I don't want to die. I don't want to die." And that snapped her out of it and said, "I've got to get out. I've got to find another way." And she was able to connect with one of our local partners there in Bolivia, because they are literally in the red light district. They are right there. They're right there where the need is the most. And she was able to connect with them. If you have a question, you can type it in the chat too, if your phone is freaking out. So she is now in full-time restorative care along with her kids. Amazing. Sorry, Colleen, I think that's you every time you unmute. So we are rejoicing in that story. That's just one of the many stories that are coming from the field. So I want to make sure that I'm sharing those stories with you so that you keep the hope alive in you as you fundraise. That, because sometimes when we put it out there like, hey, I'm raising money for this, and we do it multiple times, we can kind of somewhat get disconnected from the real life change that is happening, right? So I have stories that I want to continue to share with you, and I'll be emailing some because we just got our quarter in review, and so multiple stories to be able to share with you guys. So I'm excited to do that. Okay, a little bit about the trail. Did you guys get the trail description sent out to you? Did you see that? Did you see that in the email? It was an attachment in the email of this group. So it was an attachment. If you can't find it, I can resend it. But it's a detailed trail description of the enchantments. And so kind of walks you through the different sections and what to expect. Did anybody get it? Yeah, you got it? Okay, that's good. Well, okay. Yeah, go back and look in your email. It's really good. It's so well written. One of our trail leads, Leslie, she wrote it out. And so just gives you a clear picture of what to expect. That once we get to the top of Asgard Pass and we think the hard work is over, it's kind of just the beginning, even though we have like a little bit of nice meandering through the basin of the enchantments. The down is hard and long. And then when you think it's done, there's still more. So, and I don't say that to deter you. I say that to prepare you. I mean, you'll probably hear me say this several times. Like, I want you guys to be mentally prepared for this. And even if you think you're mentally prepared, those last 5 miles, you'll be like, nobody told me this. Nobody said it was going to be this hard. And then I'll feel like there's been times where I felt like laser beam eyes through the back of people's heads as I'm like walking behind them. I'm like, oh, they hate me. They hate me. I did them in. We're done. So just prepare. I mean, it's just long, but it is so rewarding, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful area. And when you couple it with this cause, it really connects your heart further to the mission that you're signed on for. So any questions about trail or fundraising or anything like that? This is question time before we say sayonara.
No question, but I have a comment.
Yeah.
Train really hard. I have to say it, especially if you're 50 plus, train hard. Put yourself through a lot of pain, because if you don't, it might not be the funnest for you. Yeah. So that's exhortation, not a question.
Right.
So, but put yourself in pain when you practice, so you won't have to be in pain when you're far from civilization.
That is wisdom right there. Put your pain when you can get to your car relatively easily. Good.
So Laura, I searched through my emails and I did not see a hike description anywhere.
Okay.
So I apologize, but I don't.
That's okay. I mean, you guys, I'm thankful that you're gracious towards me, because all of the moving parts with how much this has grown and how fast it's grown has been a little crazy. And so keeping all of the communication straight and all of that has been fun. So it's been fun, challenging. So I'll, after this.
I did have another question.
Yeah.
Which is sending you our information about our training hikes.
Yes.
I know I was texting you and you were like, who is this kind of thing, right? Is there a better way? How do you want us to post that or send you that information?
Email it directly to me. So it was coming from your phone number, not your email. So if you just email it to me, I mean, it can still come in that format that you sent it. Just put Donna at the end of it. Just
okay. So
I have a name associated, but I think I know your number now. I got your digits. Cool. Any other questions?
I want you to know our girl Haley joined us.
Hi, Haley. I see you.
I called you out, girl.
I just want to say that I saw it was like not an Insta story. It was like an Insta video or something where you were talking about John Christ.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was dying. I was like, oh, yay. I'm so glad she's part of this.
I'm so glad that you got to enjoy that. Yes, and I'm so excited. I'm trying to go to bed, but I'm getting hyped up because I'm getting so excited thinking about this.
Mm-hmm. So fun. Yeah. So Haley is from Florida too. And it's just, I'm so excited. My group, I just love my group. I'm so excited. Yay. Okay. Questions? Anything else? Gear, logistics. Are you guys clear on like the hotel and how that all works? Okay, just between the two Washington hikes, you guys have raised $57,000. Yay! Just between the two Washington hikes. That's not the other hikes. That's just you guys. $57,000, and we were just getting started in training. Like, that is amazing. So well done. And to date, all of Freedom Hikers since 2017 has raised $180,000. So it's just praying that it continues to grow, and just be faithful in the ask for that fundraising. It can be hard, it can be uncomfortable, but be faithful in the ask and make the ask clear. You know, like, here is my link. Will you help support this cause? Private messaging people, emailing people directly. Like, people like the personal connection. You know, sometimes things get just lost in the newsfeed. Don't not post in the newsfeed. I'm not saying that, but you know, if you feel like there's people on your heart that you think would want to contribute to this, email them personally. And businesses too. We have those. That's another thing that I sent out, that like PDF form of all of the breakdowns of what businesses will receive if they sponsor at different levels. Did everybody get that? Everybody see that one? Okay, good. I wonder where that trail description went. Gotta find that. Cool. Any other questions?
I do have a question.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm full of questions.
Somebody's got to ask them.
I'm looking at the logistics on flying in, and then driving to Leavenworth.
Yep.
So from Florida, it looks like we're going to need to spend the night in Seattle.
What time do you fly in?
I can't remember what the flight, but it doesn't get in till like 4 or 5 o'clock or something.
Okay. Well, you can, I mean, totally depending on how you feel, but yeah, Leavenworth is 2 hours from Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 hours from Seattle at the most. And so if you're flying in, yeah, so you'd be flying in on Sunday or Monday?
I think I'm flying in on Sunday.
Okay.
And Hopper's telling me I need to book the flights because the rates are going to go up. So.
Yeah, so if you're going to do Sunday, then you would totally have the option to stay in Seattle that night if you wanted to.
Okay. I just didn't know how treacherous the drive was. Being a Florida driver, I don't want to tackle mountain driving at night.
It is a Highway 2 is a 2-lane highway at points, so, and kind of windy. So yeah, if it's dark and you don't feel comfortable doing that, then I would suggest staying in Seattle and waking up and go get some Starbucks coffee. Enjoy the beautiful city. Okay. Hey, Allison, I see you popped on a new Freedom Hiker. She just signed on. We had a last minute spot came available, and Allison snagged it. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Allison? Oh, you're muted. Here, let me see. There you go.
Am I unmuted?
Yep, you're good.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. And I'm friends with Anne. So she's how I had the connection.
Awesome.
Anne Swanson.
So glad you're here. Welcome.
Thank you. Sorry I'm late tonight, by the way.
That's okay. I've recorded it and I'll send it out along with the trail description that got lost in something. Okay. If any questions come up, you think of anything, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and close up this call. Super thankful for all of you. I see that the East Coasters are dropping like flies, so I get it. Totally get it. Thank you guys for staying up later. June 19th is our big call with the CEO and founder, Jeremy, and COO, Dell. They're going to be communicating to everyone from Rescue Freedom, and it's going to be something that you guys don't want to miss. Super inspirational people, and they're excited to be able to share with everybody. So that will be everybody, big call, one Zoom link. I'll send it out. You guys will be communicated to. So thank you. Can we just unmute and give a hoop and a holla? So thankful for you guys. Okay,
Thanks
bless
so much.
you.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Good night. Bye.